Oh, good. How are you?
I'm good. Just did a stream on the new network. It was fun. It was great.
Hello,
Ooh.
everyone. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Wrestling Experience. My name is Earl Cole, and you beamed on the mothership again, ladies and gentlemen. You beamed on the mothership, and two guests who didn't even get introduced yet have already come aboard the mothership, ladies and gentlemen. But that's okay, ladies and gentlemen, because that's why I'm here. That is why I'm here, ladies and gentlemen, to navigate this ship and take it over the universe. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are live in living color. This is the wrestling experience. This is Thursday night, and this is the mothership, and you landed on Planet Experience tonight here on the Hardcore Sports Network.
Now with the hottest show in the universe, the Wrestling Experience, with your host, Earl Cole.
Acknowledge me.
Coming at you with all the dope shit, freshest WWE content, and also the AEW. You are now watching The Experience, the Wrestling Experience. Now with your host, Earl Cole.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Wrestling Experience. My name is Earl, ladies and gentlemen, and yes, oh yes, you've landed on Planet Experience and you've landed on the mothership. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight I beamed two Earthlings aboard, ladies and gentlemen, and they're going to help me with tonight's extravaganza. This is the final wrestling experience, ladies and gentlemen, for this month because we're going to be taking a Thanksgiving holiday off. But we'll be back, ladies and gentlemen, over the planets once again on November the 30th. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome my panelists. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, he is the founding forefather of the Hardcore Sports Network, ladies and gentlemen. And he's Orange Cassidy's bestie. He's Orange Cassidy's bestie. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the one and the only, the incomparable, talented, passionate Mr. Mitch Kosky. Mitch, welcome to the Wrestling Experience.
Hey, I love being on here, especially Sarah, your new co-host now. I love this. And by the way, the Miz is in my house. He's back there. You see that? He's way back
No,
there.
no. Unfortunately, Mitch, he was drop kicked out of the window. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. This lady needs no introduction, ladies and gentlemen. She's part of my Charlie's Angels on Monday night, ladies and gentlemen. She's great. She's passionate, and she's got a bestie named Denty. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me. Please welcome the one and the only Sarah to the show. Sarah, welcome to the Wrestling Experience.
Did I miss something here?
Hey, yeah, well, if you want me to explain it to you, Mitch.
Okay.
If you watch on Monday nights, you need to watch the Raw Watch Along because Sarah has a friend named Denty, ladies and gentlemen, and she's going to show you who Denty is, ladies and gentlemen. Whenever I do the streams, ladies and gentlemen, and I said he is beating the stew. He is beating the stew out of somebody. There is a friend that she has that she does show visual aid, which, ladies and gentlemen, is part of the great element of the Raw Watch Raw, ladies and gentlemen. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Denty, ladies and gentlemen. So her bestie is her friend named Denty.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, so now you got it, man. So now you now.
Oh my God, I'm not on Raw and I miss a whole family of besties? Wow.
Well, I'm telling you something, Mitch. If you miss a day, you miss a lot here at the Wrestling Experience. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. We have visual aid now, Mitch, and that's what makes the show so great. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, listen, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, on tonight's telecast, here's what's on the menu tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be talking about AEW Dynamite. We're going to rewind Crown Jewel. And I have a story about Raw telecast. And I have a story about Vince McMahon. So we got all of that to discuss here tonight, here on the Wrestling Experience. So what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go to Mitch first. Mitch, what did you make? What did you make of last night's AEW Dynamite?
I thought it was a good show overall. I mean, it's AEW. The wrestling's always going to be good. So, yeah, it was a good show overall.
Sarah, what do you think?
I agree. I thought it was a good show. A lot of good wrestling on there. A lot of good matches. And a lot of good, promos, backstage segments, and I like the fact that it's still building towards Full Gear, which is really important. They're keeping, that they're keeping that momentum going.
Yes, and I'm going to agree with both of your assessments. I thought the show was great. The matches were fantastic. I had no issues with what was being sold to us, ladies and gentlemen, as we're 1 week out from Full Gear. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Full Gear will happen next Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen, and we will have the telecast at 7:50 Eastern Time. It'll be me, it'll be Sarah, it'll be Orange Cassidy's bestie, Mitch Koski, ladies and gentlemen, Mitch Koski, and Mac the Giants fan. We're gonna bring you Full Gear 2023, ladies and gentlemen, next Saturday night. We're gonna have fun next Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen, with that telecast. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about this first match. MJF took on Daniel Garcia. The match was fine. The match was great. Great chemistry, great nuance in the match, and still MJF still has no belt. He still has no belt because Jay White has had it now for, I would say now about almost 5 weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, Mitch, what did you make of the match?
A good match. It showed MJF's wrestling skills. I love Garcia. Always have been. Always will. He's gonna get the title back in Full Gear. You know that's gonna happen. So it's just like, again, with the predictability. Yeah, that's me. Good match. Predictable.
Sir, what do you think?
I agree. It was predictable. Obviously, Daniel Garcia was not going to be winning that title. But I thought they both did a really great job in the ring. And I really appreciate the fact that they gave Daniel Garcia that little bit of, not really like a full-on, push, but they gave him that chance. They gave him that opportunity to be in the ring with MJF and showcase his skills on a different level than I think he normally gets to do it. So,
yeah, I'm going to agree with everyone's assessment. The match was great, and it kept the momentum on MJF going forward in this feud. And that is something you need to do because we need to invest in the main event. We need to invest in the main event, ladies and gentlemen, because we need to have some great prominence on television, not like Roman Reigns. But I won't go there. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, my co-host has many talents, ladies and gentlemen.
Sound effects.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, MJF was on a segment. He was in a match, and he made the title more relevant by him being on television. And this is what I was talking about, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the match was good. So, on an entertainment level, Mitch, what number do you give this match?
I'll give it an 8. A very good match. Predictable. If you guys don't know, I hate predictability in pretty much anything. Like, if it was a movie, I'll hate it. Like, I just can't stand predictability. I need to be shocked. Like, that's just me with anything. Like, if Orange Cassidy loses and I thought he was going to win, that would be the best day of my life.
Oh my gosh.
Mitch, you keep talking like that because Orange Cassidy does watch these streams and he does watch your comments. So, and he
Hey, if he
knows you're
does,
going to,
good.
yes, he does, yes, and he knows that you're going to WrestleMania night number one. So, I could
Why
just
would
make one
he go
phone
to
call.
WrestleMania Night 1?
Oh no, because he'll be the hot dog stand person. So just remember that he'll be dressed
I
up
don't
like
need
that.
a hot dog there.
Yes, yeah. He's gonna serve you some hot dogs, Mitch. Yes, in
Yeah,
your
before he
section.
bashes you over the head with the heat pan.
I mean,
And
why
he
would
wants to be on
hey,
your football
I
show,
was gonna
Mitch.
say, how dare you talk about your bestie that way?
That is
hey,
your
I
bestie.
always, hey, if you're a best friend of mine, oh, God, it's difficult for you. That's all I'm going to
I'm
say.
not going there. I am not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, ladies
All
and
right.
gentlemen. Anyway, anyway, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen. Anyway,
you guys crack
Sarah,
me up. I love this.
no, Sarah, what number do you give this match?
I give it the same. I give it an 8. I thought it was a good match. I mean, it wasn't like perfect or a 5-star match or anything, but I thought it was a very good match.
I'm going to be the same. I'm going to be the same as you all, and I'm going to ride the same wavelength, and I'm going to give this an 8 as well. The match was great. The match was fun. It was entertaining. I like MJF. He does those impressions of people. I thought it was funny. The way he asked Daniel Garcia, sports entertainer. I like the way
I
that was
know.
backstage. I thought that was funny.
The
MJF is
way he
one of those
imitated Danny
people.
Magic, that was
Yeah,
great.
he is funny. He is so funny. It's funny. I love it. All right, let's talk about this match, ladies and gentlemen. The road to Sting's retirement began last night, ladies and gentlemen, in Dynamite. And him and Darby Allen took on the Outrunners, ladies and gentlemen. The match was quick. The match was fine. There's nothing really much to say. Darby Allen and Sting win the match, ladies and gentlemen, and they move forward. Their momentum keeps going on into Full Gear. When them and Adam Copeland will take on, Nick Wayne and his company, ladies and gentlemen, and Christian and Luchasaurus. So, Sarah, I'm gonna go to you first. What did you make of the match?
Um, it was very short. I mean, it was good. They did a good job, but it was just super short. They did away with with that other tag team in quick fashion. But yeah, I mean, it's always nice to see Sting in the ring. I mean, you've really gotta take advantage of being able to watch Sting in the ring because we only have him for another 4 months, and then he's done. So I really
Uh,
value these matches, even no matter how long or short they are.
Mitch, what did you think of it?
It was good. It had to be short. It had to be because of this thing. You know they're saving him for something big at Full Gear. You know
Yeah.
it's going to happen. Like maybe a frog splash off the crowd again. Something like that. But you
Hmm.
know that something's going to happen at Full Gear. Whether that's Ric Flair, he signed a deal with AEW. Who the hell knows what's going to happen with that? Yeah.
I thought the match was great too.
Hmm.
Here's the thing with Sting. If you're not a fan of Sting, then why are you watching wrestling? Why are you watching wrestling? Because you have to
I
respect what
agree.
Sting does. The man is 60 plus years old, and he goes into the ring, ladies and gentlemen, and he wrestles like he's 22. The man comes out there
Right.
and he does these amazing things. He will splash you through a table. He will go up to the barricade and clothesline you from the barricade, ladies and gentlemen. Sting does things in the ring that I'm just like,
Hi, Bruce.
whatever you on at 60, I want a piece of it. Because I want to do the same things you did at 60. I want to do the same thing.
Right.
I want to
I
do the
don't know if
same
I
thing.
want to do that at 60.
Oh well, I can see you
I
do
don't know
that,
if I want
Mitch.
to do that at all.
I can see you do. I can
Hey,
I can
I'll
see
do
you
that if
do.
I'm
I can.
59, but I will not do it at 60. I'll do it every time.
I can see you do a 360 Mitch at 61. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me guess. I have to lose Orange Cassidy, right? Is that
Oh,
what it's done?
all right, all
Oh, no,
right.
no,
Oh, no,
So I
no,
beat
no,
Orange
no,
Cassidy. Woo!
no. Not after I interfere. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
Disqualification on Orange
Shenanigans
Cassidy, I
abound.
win.
What was that, Mitch?
So if you interfere and hit me, it'll be disqualified on Orange Cassidy, so I'll win.
Oh, no. This is no holds barred. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
No disqualification.
And I
No,
put him
no,
in a
no.
steel cage.
Right. And I hold the door open. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
Whack Mitch in the head with the Get back in there.
Yes, exactly. Take your punishment. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. I'm playing, Mitch. I'm
No,
playing.
it's all good. It's all good.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, the match was fine. The match was okay. I've had no issues with the match whatsoever. Sting and Darby Allin march forward, and they're going to be taking on Christian and the Luchasaurus and Nick Wayne. And I hope Nick Wayne gets what he deserves. After what he did at Wrestle Dream, I hope he gets what he deserves. I hope that Darby Allin gets his hands on Nick Wayne, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I want to see in the match. That's exactly what I want to see. And I won't accept anything less, ladies and gentlemen. But let me go to Sarah first. Sarah, on an entertainment level, what do you give this match?
I give it a 7. Just because how short it was. But, I mean, Mitch made a really good point. They're saving Sting for doing big stuff at Full Gear. So,
What do you think,
I have a
Mitch?
question about that. Do you think they'll lead them off with the show? Because I think the main event is going to be Jay White and MJF. Do you guys think they're going to start off with that match?
I don't know. They could open the match with the 6-man tag match. They could open with the show with that. I wouldn't have an issue with it.
Yeah,
I
don't
wonder
have a
because I
problem
can't
with it
make it through the
either.
whole show. I'll be sleeping. I can't make it through the whole show, so hopefully it's the first one.
Well, we'll see.
I
We'll see,
hope
man.
so. It'll be nice to see Edge too. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Review again.
yeah. So on an entertainment level, Mitch, what do you give the match?
I'll give it like a 7. It was good overall. I enjoyed it. 7.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with everyone here, and the 7 is fitting for this match. Yeah, like Sarah said, it was super quick. They just came in there and mopped the floor with them, and that was it.
Yeah, they
Pretty much.
did.
Basically, there was no tandem offense to it, ladies and gentlemen. It was just,
That's very true.
yeah. So, Swerve Strickland with Prince Nana, or as I like to call him, the Grand Wizard, ladies and gentlemen. Right, and go ahead, sir, get down. And he took
See,
on.
you do it better. You do it better, Earl.
Yeah, I have to agree with Sarah on this
He
one.
does the one arm thing, and I'm like, I can't do that. That's it.
Oh, I see that.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, and the windshield wipers going woo 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 woo.
You know what I noticed is he's got his he puts his shoulders into it too.
Yeah.
So it's like
I could
he
never do
puts
that.
his,
And
a lot of his upper
And I
body into
think,
it.
and I think in his past, like he was a Soul Train dancer. Anyway, ladies and
Probably
gentlemen.
was.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm old school. If you don't know what the soul, you need to Google that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
And he took on Penta Alcero Nieto. The match was fine. Great chemistry in the ring, great nuance. Love the athleticism in the match. It was great. And let me tell you something. Hangman Adam Page cannot wait to get his hands on Swerve Strickland. Ladies and gentlemen, he cannot wait. He is chomping at the bit. He can't wait for next Saturday. He wants Full Gear to happen next week, ladies and gentlemen, so he can get his hands on the man himself. Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, if you didn't hear last night at 12 midnight, ladies and gentlemen, AEW made the announcement they are returning to Newark. They're coming back to Newark, New Jersey, ladies and gentlemen, on Wednesday, the 3rd of January, and it will happen, ladies and gentlemen, in Newark. So if you want tickets to Newark, ladies and gentlemen, it goes on sale next Friday at 10 a.m., and they're going to return to Newark. The WWE has decided to end their contract with the Newark and the Prudential Center. So they says that Tony Khan is all yours.
So you're going to that?
Absolutely, I will be in Newark. Absolutely, ladies and
Whenever
gentlemen,
it's in New
because
York or New Jersey, Earl goes.
yeah,
Whenever.
well, this will be my 20th AEW event, ladies and gentlemen, my
Wow.
20th. And I can't wait to be inside Newark. I love Newark, New Jersey. It's fun. It's exciting. The crowd just goes apoplectic when they go inside the Newark, New Jersey. Ladies and gentlemen, they love it. They love Newark, New Jersey, and they're going to embrace AEW. So every time any AEW goes to Newark, I'm there. I'm in the house, and I can't wait to be amongst the AEW universe on Wednesday, no, January the 3rd. So we're gonna have fun with that, ladies and gentlemen. But getting back to the match itself, Sarah, what did you make of this match?
I thought it was good. I mean, Penta always does a very good job. Swerve is excellent. He's just got this like air of not just arrogance, but like he almost seems scary in a way. Because he's just got this menacing look on his face. And that's of course part of his character. That's what he does. But I thought they both did an excellent job in the match, especially that I think it was a Canadian destroyer that Penta gave um, Swerve on the ring apron. Holy cow, that looked nasty.
Yep.
Yeah, Mitch, what did you think?
Honestly, she said everything I'm gonna say. So yeah, I got nothing.
Great,
She was
great
in-
minds think alike, right, Mitch?
Yeah, we
Um,
both had different opinions on Orange Cassidy. So
Hey, and that's okay.
is it
but
though?
that's what
I'll,
makes the
I'll
world
get you to
go.
I'll get you to come around sooner or later, Mitch.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
when
he has a
hold on,
spot in our heart for
Earl, you're
Mr.
gonna like
Cass.
this. When I was on the
Yeah.
phone with my buddy Tyler, Earl knows who I'm talking about. He was like, Mitch, are you ever gonna like Orange Cassidy ever? And I'm like, bro, you're gonna find out in the next 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. I hung up, didn't talk to him for the next 3 days.
Oh my god! Holy smokes! This is
Get Earl.
mean. Look at Earl. He looks like he's frozen on the screen. Remind me to
And
never make
this
you
is
mad,
actually
Mitch,
how I
because then
do
you
with
won't
my
talk
best
to me.
friends. Like me and Tyler, we grew up together. It's like,
I know. It's just funny.
all right. So
I
next,
would I would make a special phone call and well anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I won't go there. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
1-800-COLLECT.
Mitch, on an entertainment level, what do you give this match?
I'm thinking between a 6 and a 7, so I'm gonna go 6.5. I
Sarah,
couldn't
what do
think
you
of
think?
6 or 7, so give me 6.5.
Okay,
I was gonna
Sarah,
give
what
it
do
a
you think?
7.5. I liked it. Like I said, Penta just he always does an awesome job. I really enjoy watching his matches. So I give it a 7.5. I liked it.
I'm going to go up the dial a little bit, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to give this match a 7.2. The match was fun. The match was fine. The match was great. I loved it. Again, like I said, great athleticism in the ring. Love to watch Pentel Set on Nieto, ladies and gentlemen. And he's great, ladies and gentlemen. He's absolutely great. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we get on to the next match, I have more breaking news for you, ladies and gentlemen. WrestleMania 40 weekend, ladies and gentlemen, is coming up in April, ladies and gentlemen. And at the Wells Fargo Center, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have SmackDown, the Hall of Fame induction ceremony, Stand and Deliver, and Monday Night Raw. All of those tickets, ladies and gentlemen, will be sold to you in a combination, and that will happen next week, ladies and gentlemen, at the Wells Fargo box office, and of course all Ticketmaster locations, and of course we will be giving you the pre-sale code so that you can get your hands on that weekend. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be doing the entire WrestleMania weekend. I'm going to be involved in the entire package, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be going to Friday Night SmackDown. I'm going to stay for the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Then, Saturday afternoon, I'm going to be doing Stand and Deliver. And then I'm going to be going across the street and getting online to get inside for the night number 1 of WrestleMania. Then I'm going to conclude my weekend, ladies and gentlemen, by attending Monday Night Raw. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have fun in Philadelphia because I'm going to be going to WrestleMania 2 nights, ladies and gentlemen, plus the weekend. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be fun. Now, if you want to be part of this extravaganza, all you have to do is, like I said, tickets will go on sale next week. They will give you the promo code. You put in the promo code, ladies and gentlemen, get your combination. I think the combination is a great value for your dollar because you get the same section, same seat. You do not have to go running around the ticket dial and looking for a section. Pick your section, get the same seat, and you're in like Flynn, ladies and gentlemen, as they say. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've done that for WrestleMania, and I'm going to do it for this package. So, ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait to be a part of WrestleMania 40. We're going to get crunk. We're going to get crunked in Philadelphia this April, ladies and gentlemen, for WrestleMania 40. So get ready, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get crunk. It's going to be great. I can't wait.
Halftime we'll get crunk or Logan Paul. So there you go.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, guys, what did you make of Orange Cassidy's passionate promo behind the scenes?
I'll be right back.
It's okay.
I'm kidding.
Mitch is like, exit stage left.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, Mitch has been barred from all wrestling streams. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I digress.
Wait, hold on. I've been banned from wrestling streams. Hold on. Give me the ring. Oh, now you don't want to work. There we go. Now you don't want to work.
Anyway, ladies and
So
gentlemen.
sad.
Yes.
There you go.
There you go. Okay. All right. Okay. So, Mitch, what did you make of his promo?
Okay. It will have to be. I'm trying to think. How should I word this? It was. You know what? It was good. That's all.
Huh?
That's all.
Huh?
I've given him credit before.
Okay. Yes, you have, and yes, you have, and I have a witness.
For how long? That's the question.
Sarah, what do you think? What do you think, Sarah? What do you think?
I thought it was all right. Like you always say, it was all right. Okay for what it was. And yeah, of course, he's trying to put some hype behind the match that he's got coming up with Jon Moxley at Full Gear. So,
again, like I said, this is the second time Orange Cassidy has spoken. He never hardly speaks in his promos. He just let his wrestling do the thing. And that is what I'm trying to get to you, Mitch. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The man could wrestle. The man is gold. The man is good. The man is great. Embrace that, Mitch. Don't hate the hate. Embrace it. Embrace it, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Lucas,
Embrace it. And Mitch has no response. But anyway,
why would
ladies
I
and
have a
gentlemen,
response to that?
because Mitch, you have to ride the wave.
So
You have to
I
ride.
can hold on. I can say the
Okay,
same thing about you with the Miz.
that's a
I
different
can't say
story.
Mustafa Ali. He's out of the
Yeah,
company.
I did. That's a different story. We don't have that connection, Mitch.
Then why do I
It,
have to if you don't?
because Mitch, you've been doing it for so long, and I just had one incident. Anyway, ladies and
You said that one
gentlemen.
incident. Okay.
Yes, yes, Mitch. Yes, I did
So
fall asleep
wait,
in one of
do
his
you not
matches.
like
Yes.
Mustafa Ali more then?
Um, Mitch, we're gonna leave that alone. We're gonna leave that
Dun dun
alone.
dun.
We're gonna leave that alone. Oh,
Okay.
Mitch. But I know that deep down in your heart, you have a spot for Orange Cassidy. You
Oh yeah,
like
you
his
two with the
matches,
Miz.
It might be a black spot, but it's still a
but
spot.
What is my heart like the 101 Dalmatians with
oh my gosh. Anyway, ladies and
Teeniest,
gentlemen,
tiniest little itty bitty spot.
and I,
For
you
Orange
know
Cassidy.
something, I'm glad that you brought that up, sir, because I know deep down in my heart, I know that if he saw a match with him in the ring for 15 minutes, he would have changed his mind. He would have a
you mean
big
live?
smile on his face.
You mean live? You're like there,
Yeah,
there?
yeah, yeah.
Good. I'm never going.
If we ever get Mitch to an AEW show, I guarantee
Oh, I already
you,
missed the Philadelphia
as
one.
soon as he sees the part where Orange Cassidy's coming up, he's gonna be like, "Okay, bathroom break," and he's
Yep.
gonna boop, 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 walk right
Well,
out.
he's gonna perform next Saturday night, Mitch, and he's gonna perform for you. Like,
Oh yeah, where Moxley's gonna win? Okay.
okay, Mitch, okay.
Well, we don't know
You
that.
you don't know that, Mitch. You have no
We
idea.
don't know. Orange Cassidy might pull a rabbit out of his hat and win.
That's right.
What is
We
he, a
can call him
magician?
Houdini, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on. So we got a hat. There you go. Oh, good save. Hey Ron.
Any, uh, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I digress. So, anyway, Sarah, on an entertainment level, what do you give this promo?
I'd give it, I don't know, like a 6.5. I mean, it wasn't like super duper entertaining, but actually, no, I give it a 7.5 because it progressed his match. You know, it helped promoted his match with John Moxley at Full Gear, kind of pushed the train along the tracks a little bit further. So,
Mitch, what do you think?
oh, come on.
I'll
You're
give it a
probably
6.
going to give it a 0.
No, I'll give it a 6.
Oh, okay, all
I'll
right,
give it a 6.
all right,
That's
and
Now, that's
I'm
when I was awake because I fell asleep too. So.
ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, my
ladies and
goodness.
gentlemen, I do apologize for Mitch's terrible, terrible dismay on Mr. Cassidy. These are not my words. This was not scripted, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway,
I don't
anyway,
condone this. This is
I
not
don't condone
me.
this at all, ladies and gentlemen. No, I don't, ladies and gentlemen. But their opinion is of their own, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I stay out of it, ladies and gentlemen. I do not encourage that, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, on this segment, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give this a 7, and I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. Great passion, great build towards the John Moxley #2. And I think, like Sarah said, I'm going to be on the same wavelength as my co-host. We're going to get a different story than what we got at All Out, ladies and gentlemen. I have a feeling we're going to get a different story. Moxley destroyed Orange Cassidy at All Out in Chicago, but I don't think that this is going to be like that, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think it's going to be like that at all. Now, ladies and gentlemen, guys, let's talk about Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe was in the ring last night, ladies and gentlemen. and he demolished his opponent. But what we got afterwards, ladies and gentlemen, was Joe. Joe, 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 Joe. I can see you doing that, Mitch, like Joe, when he comes down to and you're a fashion plate. Mitch, 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 Mitch. He was walking out like
Uh,
anyway,
says
ladies.
that
so wait,
every time.
Is that gonna be you when the Miz's music hits?
Uh, no. When I come down to music, when I walk out of his music, Mitch, I'm going like.
But you're still
We're
coming
like,
down to. But you're still coming down
Oh,
to his music. But you're still coming down to his music.
yeah, a slow crawl with a pillow, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway,
Earl's gonna be sleepwalking.
right. I'll be like, oh, yeah. I'm coming,
And I'll
I'm
be like,
coming.
okay.
I came to win.
I came to sleep.
I was
I
just gonna
came
say,
to
I came to sleep.
I came to sleep for 25 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
Talking about a
Anyway,
power nap.
anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Samoa Joe took on
Hey,
Keith Lee.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Great chemistry, great nuance in the match. Loved it. I had no issues with the match whatsoever. Two powerful men were in the match, ladies and gentlemen, and they gave us some great nuance in the match. I loved it. I thought it was entertaining as heck. And I again, but what we got after the match was even more bizarre and shocking. Um, Sarah, what did you think of the match?
I don't know, the match was good. I like Samoa Joe. I like Keith Lee. I said this last night. I'm really happy to be seeing Keith Lee on TV more. I know he's more with, Ring of Honor, but obviously we have, crossovers where Ring of Honor people come over onto Dynamite and Collision and what have you and Rampage. But yeah, I thought the match was great. I liked it. But
Yeah,
yeah, you're right. Like that end part was like really weird.
yeah, that was bizarre, ladies and gentlemen. Samoa Joe relinquished the ROH Television Champion. And I wanna say, ladies and gentlemen, that I've never seen anything like that. Usually, when someone relinquishes a title, they're injured, they're gonna have surgery, and they can no longer defend the title within the 30 days. Roman Reigns. But ladies and gentlemen, yeah. So the Samoa Joe, ladies and gentlemen, gave up the ROH television title. So now we're going to need a new title holder for the television champion. And I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to have to wait and see what happens. He wants the world title. He wants his rematch from Grand Slam number 3, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you this much, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait. I
I,
cannot
I bet
wait.
you they're probably going to do like a tournament or something like that to determine who, you know, the two people that get to battle it out for that title.
Yeah, I think that is correct, Sarah, and I wouldn't have any issues with it. And one person that should be in the tournament is AR Fox. I think AR
Oh
Fox should be in
yeah.
the tournament. I think he should be in the tournament. Then you put him in the tournament, put him in the bracket, ladies and gentlemen. Find some people that would be worthy of television championship material, and then put them in that bracket, ladies and gentlemen, and then let them battle it out for the title, and whoever wins will go to the will do the Ring of Honor final pay-per-view offering in December, and let them battle it out, and the winner of that will be crowned the new ROH television champion. So that's that. So on an entertainment level, what do you give this match?
Mm, yeah, like a 7.5, 8. I liked
Okay.
it. I thought they both did a really good job.
Mitch, what did you make of the Keith Lee and of course Samoa Joe match?
I'll give it like an You know what? I'm gonna give it an 8. I
Did you
just
like the
love Keith.
match?
I like Keith Lee in the ring. I do. I wish they would use him more, but
What was your thoughts, Mitch, of when Samoa Joe gave the title up?
say it again.
What was your thoughts when Samoa Joe relinquished the title?
I hate to say I saw it coming, but I did. I don't know why. I just saw it coming and was like, yeah. He's injured, right?
No, he's not injured, Samoa Joe. The reason why he gave the title up, Mitch, is that he wants MJF's title, and he
Right.
wants that rematch. He wants that rematch from the last match that they had at Grand Slam #3.
Yep.
That's what he wants. That's what he's looking for. That's what he's seeking. And I told this to Sarah last night. I believe that rematch is going to happen at World's End, the final pay-per-view offering from AEW. I think that is what's going to happen there. Now, I know Samoa Joe is not winning that title. I know that much for sure. We're not getting a title change in Long Island, not with MJF hometown. That is not happening. But I think that Tony Khan will sanction that rematch at World's End. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen. That's the path that they're going to, I have a feeling that that's exactly the path they're going to be traveling on. But as far as the entertainment level, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to agree with my panelists, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to give this a 7 as well, ladies and gentlemen. This was good. Keith Lee and of course Samoa Joe matched up very well. Two Mack trucks in the ring, ladies and gentlemen, colliding, and it was great. It was great. So yeah, so that was a good match. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement to make, ladies and gentlemen. And we made this announcement last night, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't listen to last night, ladies and gentlemen, here's the announcement. On the heels of the success of the Raw watch along and all of the success that I've had with Sarah, with Cherry, and Denise, ladies and gentlemen, they're getting their own show, ladies and gentlemen. It's called the Queens of the Ring, ladies and gentlemen. It's called the Queens of the Ring. And it will happen right after the Survivor Series, ladies and gentlemen. As soon as we're done with the Survivor Series, ladies and gentlemen, the Queens of the Ring will be debuting, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to be debuting. And I'll tell you this much, ladies and gentlemen, this show is going to be fantastic. Mitch will be the executive producer of the show. He's going to be behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen, giving us, and I.
And then Orange Cassidy gets this.
Oh, Mitch. No, Mitch, you can't do that, Mitch, because I don't know if you noticed or not, Mitch. You can't do this, Mitch, because I don't know if you noticed or not. Last night, ladies and gentlemen, Orange Cassidy was named co-producer. So Orange and you will be working together hand in hand, ladies and gentlemen, producing the Queen's
Besties.
Yeah, you and your bestie. Yes, you're going to be working behind the scenes. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen. So Mitch will be behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be doing all of the producing stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I will be part of the Queens of the Ring as well. I'm going to be writing the content for the show, ladies and gentlemen. And
that's what I was like wondering, but okay, you got
okay. Yeah. I'm gonna do the content, ladies. I'm gonna give Mitch the content and the ladies, and we're gonna do the topics. We're gonna do topic 1, topic 2, topic 3, topic 4, ladies and gentlemen. And then once that is established, ladies and gentlemen, then I'm gonna be wrangling some guests. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be going around the horn. No, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I did say horn, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that's actually a show. Around the Horn is actually a show on ESPN.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope I don't get sued. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I'm going to be getting guests for the show. I'm going to be writing the content for the show, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to have fun with it. So that is Queens of the Ring. That's Queens of the Ring, ladies and gentlemen, and that's going to happen right after the Survivor Series is done and over. Now, this will be done. If Mitch wants to correct me on this, this show will be done once a month.
Yes.
Yes, the show will be done once a month. We'll do it once a month, ladies and gentlemen, with the ladies, and you're going to get content from the ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to have fun with that. So,
Awesome.
um, yeah. So let me ask you something. Being a wrestling fan and everything like that, I have my favorite wrestlers and everything like that. So let me ask you something,
And
Sarah.
Orange Cassidy's not mine.
Yes.
Yes, it is, Mitch.
No,
Yes, it is, because
it's
he
not.
watches your football show all the time, Mitch, and he loved it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. And I talk Chris. Anyway, listen. But anywho, so let me ask you something. What is your favorite WWE superstar? I never asked you that.
Um,
I'm actually curious too.
I like Seth Rollins. He's got great fashion sense. I love it because it's like every time I see him, I just giggle and laugh at what he's wearing because he looks like a total goober.
Right,
But he at least has enough of a sense of humor that he doesn't take himself super seriously. So,
right.
but I like Seth Rollins. I like LA Knight. Um, yeah, those are two of my favorites.
Okay.
Randy Orton. I'm really excited for Randy Orton to come back. So,
Okay. Okay.
All right, all
I
right.
mean, Edge
That,
was
that,
my favorite, but now he's with AEW. So
ladies
I'm
Oh.
and
very excited about
But,
that.
Oh.
but you know something, sir. We're going to share something very special, you and I, because we were the ones that witnessed him coming back to
Oh my
AEW,
gosh, that
and
was
we're going to be
so
the ones
amazing.
and you and I going to witness him destroy Mr. Christian and his
I
party.
cannot wait to watch that match. It's going to be
Oh,
awesome.
I'm going to sit with bated breath, ladies and gentlemen, because I can't wait to get Nick Wayne get his upcomings. He needs to get his upcomings, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait till next Saturday night in Los Angeles in the Kia Fabulous Forum, ladies and gentlemen, in
He needs
Inglewood,
a good old
California.
fashioned butt whooping, is what that kid needs. It's like he didn't get enough discipline. Didn't get disciplined enough when he was a child.
Exactly, exactly. All right. The Bollywood boys took on the Guns. Ladies and gentlemen, the match was super quick. If you blinked and missed it, ladies and gentlemen, it was really nothing to write
11
home
minutes
about.
and a half.
It was just
It
one
was
of those
crazy
matches.
short.
Right. If you made toast with butter, ladies and gentlemen, and came back, you missed it. Ladies and gentlemen. And this was no offense. This was absolutely no
Oh,
offense. The Guns just ran right over them, and that was it. No shenanigans, no nothing in the match. Just clean, quick mash and grab, and that was it.
I mean, I get they're probably trying to make the Guns look, strong and powerful ahead of the match they have with MJF and partner of his choice for those Ring of Honor tag team titles, but it's just like the Guns are the Guns. You're not making them look strong at all.
No,
You make the other team look totally weak and incompetent, is what you do.
right, exactly. This
But that's
this
just my
was this.
opinion.
No, I mean your opinion is your opinion, and I respect it. I I I agree with what you're saying. The match was really nothing to write home about. There's nothing I can critique it. There's
Not
really
really.
nothing to talk about. Mitch, what did you think of it?
I mean, again, you guys stole what I was gonna say. So I hate when I go last. No,
Well,
Ask
the
Mitch
next,
first next time.
then
no,
you
no, no, it's all good.
no, so Mitch, on the entertainment level, what do you give this match?
You know what's funny? I was talking to one of my friends about this match, and you know what he said? He gave this a 2. And I'm like, why? Oh, he fell asleep. That's why. But for me, I'm not gonna give it a 2. I'm gonna give it. You know what? I'll give it a 7. I'm gonna go 7 here. I
You
really
know,
liked it.
ladies and gentlemen, I love when Mitch says, I had a friend and I was talking to, it's almost like when Mitch says that, it's almost like he was sitting on a boat and he's doing fishing and he's out and he's fishing and he's talking to the friend about the wrestling.
Did you watch
That's what I envision in my head. I
No,
don't know
because
why. I don't know
we're
why.
like me and him. We're like that's all of our friendship is based upon. It's wrestling and
Right,
football. So
right.
we talk wrestling like what 3 times a week,
Yeah,
3 or
but that's
4.
what it's like. That's what it's almost like when you say those
it's so
lines, and
funny.
I'm like, "Oh, were you up in the bay? Did you catch anything good?" Sarah, what entertainment level do you give this match?
Well, I agree with your friend Mitch, and I give it a 2.
Are you serious?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
it was over in a minute and a half. There was no impact at all whatsoever.
I know. That's
Uh,
why I liked it. That's why I gave it a 7.
uh,
It was so quick. I liked it. 7.
um, I'm going.
You liked it because it was so quick.
Yeah.
I'm going to go down the dial, ladies and gentlemen, and give this a 1.0, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. So my friend was actually right. My friend was
Ladies and
actually
gentlemen,
right.
and I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but that
I gotta call him.
that
I'll
Right.
call him after the
that
show.
is that,
I'll call him after the
ladies and
show.
gentlemen, fits it like a glove, ladies and gentlemen. That fits it like a glove because it was nothing. There was no tandem offense. If there was a
No.
tandem offense and then they fought back in the match, then I would have said, okay, all right, I'll bring it up to another level that makes it comfortable. But there was no tandem offense whatsoever. So I only one option, ladies and gentlemen, and that is to give it the rating that I gave it, and that's why I stand by it. Ugh.
Well, I mean, and it's not like their promo afterwards helped matters at all.
No,
After the match, they just started running their mouths like they always do, and I'm like, yeah, you guys are not doing yourselves any favors.
no, no. Um, Julia Hart took on Red Velvet. The match was fine. Again, like I said before, I don't know what it is, ladies and gentlemen. For the past 3 to 4 weeks in AEW and in WWE, they're both snake bitten with the audience when it comes to women's division matches. The audience is not invested in women's division matches anymore, ladies and gentlemen. They're just not. The crowd is not into it anymore. They're just not into it. And no matter how much bangers you could put on in a women's match, it's not resonating with the audience. I don't know what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why the audience finds it boring, but it's just not something that is crooning to the audience. Um, it's going to it's going to cause a problem. Because what will happen is, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have any crowd reaction when it comes to a ladies' match, but you'll have crowd reaction to some of the men matches, that's not a good look. So something needs to get tweaked. Something needs to get popping. Something needs to happen here. And somebody needs to wake up Tony Khan and Triple H and tell them, look, your women's division is suffering terribly here. We need to revamp this. We need to rethink this, especially going into the new year. You're going to have to do something to wake up this women's division, and you're going to have to do it fast. You need something to spark these women's division matches, and you need to do something because without the crowd participation and without the people getting invested in it, the women's division is not going to last long. You're going to have to either pull it back, dial it back, or you're going to have to scrap it all together and do something else, and think outside the box.
Well, I feel like the
Um,
WWE's problem is the booking. The booking is terrible in the
yeah, the
women's
booking
division.
is
It's horrible.
Yeah, it is, and it needs revamping. It needs retweaking.
Absolutely, it does.
It needs to be investigated because you can't keep having this week after week after week. You're putting on these matches, and it only lasts 2 minutes, it only lasts 5 minutes, it only lasts 3 minutes, and you really don't care about what you're putting on out there, and
Yeah,
it's resonating. It's not resonating with the audience. They're not happy with what you're producing. So
yeah.
you need to turn the light switch on and the light bulb and say to yourself, look, listen, we got to fix this.
It's not
We got
impactful at all.
no. Sarah, I'm going to go to Mitch first. Mitch, what did you make of this match?
Why am I like? Can you say that again? My mind just went. Can you say that again? What match was?
What did you make of Red Velvet and Julia Hart? And what do you make of the women's division?
The women's division. They got to do a better job. I mean, for me, there's always been a gripe with AEW, especially WWE as well. It's not fair. They should be getting more time, but for what they've given me, I'll give them like a 6. And maybe I'm being too generous here, but yeah, I'm gonna give them a 6. And on that note, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, use this as a hashtag. Mitch eats brownies, ladies and gentlemen,
At
at
9
9.
o'clock.
Yes.
Mitch
Uh,
loves brownies.
Sarah, what did you think of the match and the women's division?
Um, I totally agree with, what you've said and what Mitch has said. They have to do better. I do think that in AEW, the women's division seems to be better than WWE's women's division, but they're both it's not good. It's not a good look at all. The matches are outrageously short. I mean, even if they do, they don't give them enough time to even tell any semblance of a story during the match. Like, there's no story. I mean, somewhat with Julia Hart, there's a story just because of her spitting that black stuff, and now it's supposedly possessing people, that she does it to. But yeah, I thought the match was good. It was nice to see Red Velvet come back after being out with her knee, so it's good to see her back and on her feet. And I thought for her first match back, I thought she from injury, I thought she did a really good job.
Yeah, I like the match too. The match was great. The match was fine. No audience participation in it whatsoever. Um, Sarah, on an entertainment level, what do you give the match?
I'd give it a 6.
All right. Well, for me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go down the dial and a 5.1. Ladies and gentlemen, was the match 5.1, and I mean, it was good for what it was. I'm not going to jump up and will I want to see it again? No, no. Um, but it was good. It was good. It was good. It was okay. Ladies and gentlemen, before we continue, I have more good news for everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, because, ladies and gentlemen, if you all didn't hear the announcement or you all didn't see this afternoon, the Raw Watch Along, ladies and gentlemen, this past Monday night gained 300 views on the video. Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh wow.
300. Ladies and gentlemen, it was amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, we knocked it out of the park this past Monday night, ladies and gentlemen. The views were fantastic. I want to thank everyone at the Hardcore Sports for giving me the platform to do what I need to do every day and to give it the shine that it needed. Ladies and gentlemen, because this is absolutely fantastic. And Sarah, I want to thank you again for all your hard work, all your dedication. I know you work full time, you have a mom to take care of, you have everything to take care of in your household, and you slice the time out to be with me and to do these streams, ladies and gentlemen. And Sarah, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you again for being involved in this accomplishment. You have been a loyal soldier from the chat all the way up to being the co host. You have been super fantastic. And from me to you, Sarah, God bless you and your lovely family. And thank you again for your time.
Well, thank you for giving me a chance. This has been a bit of a whirlwind, um, but I just feel really grateful and really blessed just to be able to get to do this with you.
Yes, this has
And we
been
always
this is
have fun. We always make each other laugh. Like I
yes, we
say,
do.
even if the show sucks, we don't. We'll make you
We
laugh for
do right
sure.
exactly, ladies and gentlemen, and we have to thank our founding forefather
Oh my
Mitch
god.
and AK and
Yes,
everyone else behind the scenes at Hardcore
yes,
Sports. Thank you again
absolutely.
for bringing us here, and thank you for offering us this platform, and thank you again for doing this. And I want to thank my subscribers. I want to thank our audience. I want to
Of
thank everyone
course.
because without all of these people, ladies and gentlemen, this cannot happen. This cannot happen. This cannot
Absolutely.
happen. And I am just in I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have these numbers. I'm blessed to wake up every morning and do these shows, ladies and gentlemen, because they're fun, they're entertainment. And ladies and gentlemen, when I'm done with these shows, ladies and gentlemen, I look back at all of my shows, ladies and gentlemen, and I can't believe some of the things that we went through, that we said, that we've done, that we did, and
Yes.
everything else, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a ride. It's been a
From
ride.
Roach
And
Mania all the way to Aunt Esther.
yes, ladies and gentlemen, yes. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see yourself, if you want to see what we did to you on the show, all you have to do, ladies and gentlemen,
Wait,
is go.
what? Did I hear that
Well,
right?
yeah, well, if you want to watch what happened with
Okay,
all
that's
of us
better.
in the,
That's
yeah,
better.
well, okay, okay. If you want to see yourself, ladies and gentlemen, and watch yourself on our show, ladies and gentlemen, all you have to do is go to my Twitter channel and or my YouTube channel and watch the encore presentation, ladies and gentlemen, because you will laugh. If you're sad, ladies and gentlemen, we will turn that frown upside down, ladies and gentlemen,
Yes, we
because
will.
this engine is going on the track, ladies and gentlemen. And sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, we talk about a little bit of nostalgia, a little bit of entertainment, a little singing, a little nuance, a little cook pot, a little everything, ladies and gentlemen. It's all in the kettle, ladies and gentlemen. And when it comes out, oh man, get ready for some fun. Um, so, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the main event of Dynamite, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Briscoe, ladies and gentlemen, was in the match, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll tell you this much, ladies and gentlemen, the match was fine. The match was okay. I had no issues with the match whatsoever. Great chemistry, great nuance in the match. Love the main event. It was great. Sarah, what did you think of the Dynamite main event?
I love Mark Briscoe. I love watching him, and I said this last night. The fact that he's very resilient, especially after everything he went through with his brother passing away, the very untimely passing of his brother Jay. Um, I think a lesser person would have let that stop them, deter them. But he, he's keeping it moving, and it's so nice to watch him. And yeah, I really enjoyed the match. I mean, Jay White, I'm kind of like, whatever. He's just a bit of a douchebag, so
He's better than all
he's
the
acting
cats.
like a bit of a douchebag.
That cardboard cutout is something else, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that thing cracks me up though. It's so funny. They had to
Um,
tape the arm back on, then they taped the belt to his hand. Like, it's just that thing has taken on a life of its own, I think.
yes, it has.
I mean, they're even selling little cardboard cutouts for people in the audience to have. I think that's great.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Mitch, what did you make of the match?
I think it was good. I think it was very good. And again, Sarah took what I was going to say. It must be a new record.
Ooh, Earl. did you see Blaze's comment? He said, "I want a cardboard cutout of Earl Cole. Maybe you need to have your friends over at Custom Ink make some cardboard cutouts of Earl Cole."
Yeah, well.
I'd buy one of those for sure.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that made me come down the pike, ladies and gentlemen, and you can carry it around your favorite stadium and everything else, ladies and gentlemen. And it'll have that cartoon bubble that's out of there. He's beating us still. He's beating us still. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
You got hit the beans and the franks.
You got hitting the beans and the franks, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of the t-shirts, ladies and gentlemen, they are live. And they are ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to buy the Wrestling Experience t-shirt, those links are on the group chat, ladies and gentlemen. Go to the links, buy the t-shirt, and have fun, ladies and gentlemen. Have fun. And thank you for the suggestion, Naughty Blaze Radio, ladies and gentlemen. Please subscribe to Naughty Blaze Radio, ladies and gentlemen. He's absolutely fabulous, but he's naughty. Ladies and gentlemen,
He's hilarious. I love Blaze.
Yes, he is. Ladies and gentlemen, he is fabulous at what he does, ladies and gentlemen.
He really is. You guys, if you haven't checked him out, you really should. He's wonderful.
You should check out his YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. It's fabulous. I've been on his show many times over, ladies and gentlemen. It's fun. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Dynamite main event, ladies and gentlemen. So, Mitch, let me go to you first. As a whole, what letter grade do you give this Dynamite?
I'll give this a solid B plus.
Okay.
B plus, because Aunt Cassie was there, so B plus.
Mitch, I want you to do this for me. I want you to look in the camera and say, freshly squeezed, freshly squeezed, freshly squeezed.
Okay, I want you to look at the camera and go Ms. and Mrs. Ms. and Mrs. No, Mitch. Unfortunately, no. I'm barred from saying that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Not bored with anything from Aunt Cassie.
Oh, no. I already signed those papers. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Sarah, what letter grade do you give this Dynamite?
I'd give it A minus. I thought it was, better than last week. I mean, last week wasn't bad. I thought last week's Dynamite was good. This week was better than last week. I was entertained throughout. There really wasn't there was that squash match with the guns, but I don't really count that as a match. But I was going to say there really wasn't a bad match on the show. But, yeah, A minus. I liked it. I thought they did a great job.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. I'm going to agree with your assessment. I'm going to give it the same letter grade as you.
Wade said that Mustafa Ali could be the AEW Dynamite.
Well,
that would be crazy. But it would be so nice to see him, though.
Yeah, it'll be nice to see Mustafa Ali, Blaze, and I like that booking. I don't have an issue with it, Blaze.
I thought you hated Mustafa Ali, so I'm confused.
I mean, if he was part of the group in the mask and everything, I think that would fit him in AEW. I think as the heel character, and I'm not a fan of him. I'm a fan of his wrestling. I like, but as a person, not so much.
Harry barf. Can't stand that douche.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks.
Hey, my co-pilot is being picante spicy tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, I am. Hey, at least it's not a 3 or 4 letter word.
Exactly.
A really bad swear word.
Right. Ooh, so, ladies and gentlemen,
Blaze said, "Hey, really quick." Blaze said he thinks it's either Dolph Ziggler or Jack Perry. Now, Dolph Ziggler. Now that would be interesting.
That would be
cool, and I would love to see Dolph Ziggler in AEW. I think he would fit in perfectly in AEW. Plus, his brother's there too, which is cool.
Right.
So, I think that would be cool.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move over to WWE country, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to rewind Crown Jewel. Crown Jewel, ladies and gentlemen, took place on Saturday, November the 3rd, 2023 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you this much. The show was, the build was okay. The show was half baked for me. It was okay. But we're going to talk about it. We're going to go through the matches. We're going to go through the whole thing and get everybody's opinion on it. So, the first match we're going to do is the pre show match, ladies and gentlemen. And that was Sami Zayn took on JD McDonough. Now, I didn't see most of this match, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't see it. However, I did go back and look at it on YouTube. The match was fine. The match was all right for what it was. Sami Zayn wins clean, as I predicted in the match. Mitch, what did you think of the match?
It was good. Sammy was going to win. Again, predictable. But, yeah, it was clean. It was clean. I just feel bad for Sami Zayn because he was at the top of the card like within a year, and now he's on the pre-show.
Right. Yeah. It was interesting. It was very interesting, the match itself. Great chemistry, great nuance in the match, and I had no issues with it whatsoever. Um, Sarah, what did you make of the Sami Zayn JD McDonough match?
I thought it was all right. I thought they both did a great job. And I've heard people talk about it too on social media. JD McDonough, I don't know what he did or how he got hit, but man, he had that gigantic red welt bruise. It looked like it was going to turn into a bruise on his like left, right above his hip, on his left like abdomen, left side of his abdomen, like on the side of him, and that looked nasty. Oh, that
Yes.
looked really nasty and painful.
Oh,
But I thought both he and Sammy did a really good job, and I don't know why they all of a sudden decided to do a pre-show match. WWE, maybe it's because they were in Saudi Arabia, so they wanted to give them, more of a show, maybe. And they love Sammy, so of course they probably wanted to have Sammy on there somewhere. And since he
right.
wasn't in any of the other matches, they wanted
Well,
to do that.
right. Well, Sami Zayn, ladies and gentlemen, was not only involved in the pre-show match, but he was also
Oh
involved in
yeah.
something else.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about that something else in a minute. Um, yeah. So on an entertainment level, Mitch, what number do you give this match?
It was a pre-show. It was good for that, so I'll give it a 6.
All right, Sarah, what do you think?
I'd give it like a 6.5. I thought for a pre-show match, I thought it was good, decent.
Yeah, I'm going to give this a 5.2, ladies and gentlemen. I liked it. It was great for what it was. Great chemistry, great nuance in that. And what was really good is the WWE did not do any shenanigans in the match, which is really good because
Yes,
as you all know, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot stand I cannot stand shenanigans in the match. I
same.
can't take it. It is grossly overused. It is lazy booking when you use shenanigans. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the match was okay. Now let's talk about the opening contest. This was for the World Heavyweight title. This was Seth Rollins taking on Drew McIntyre. The match was fantastic. It was a banger.
So good.
This was a banger. Now this could have swung either way, ladies and gentlemen. The pendulum was all over the place. I had thought at one point in the crescendo of the match we were going to get a new champion, but that did not happen, ladies and gentlemen. Rollins wins, retains, clean, no shenanigans, no interference, no nothing. Mitch, what did you think of the match?
It was good. I really liked it. Really did. I mean, who can dethrone Seth Rollins though?
That's a great question. I don't know. I don't know at this
Maybe
point.
Roman Reigns. He'll come over to Raw. when that went to.
Oh, you mean 10 years from now? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
For sure
Anyway,
is. At least Seth Rollins defends his title and is on television and, making an effort, unlike some other champion we know.
right. So Sarah, what did you think of the match?
I thought it was awesome. They both did amazing. Um, and I thought it was pretty telling that Seth Rollins kicked out of the Claymore, which, I think they said, I think Michael Cole said that nobody's ever done that before. So I like the fact that Seth Rollins is the first person to do that. It's great.
Um, yeah.
Both
So
did phenomenal job. Hard hitting, high flying, somewhat. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. I thought that was the best match of the night.
I'm gonna agree with you with that. The match, like I said, the match was a banger.
It
Match was a
was.
banger, and they paired them very well. I liked it. Nothing was off, nothing was botched, nothing was anything. They just went in there and they just took each other to the limit. Both men with tandem offense in the match. Like I said, there was one point of the match, ladies and gentlemen, the crescendo of the match. I had thought that the title was gonna get coughed up and we were gonna have a new title holder. That did not happen, ladies and gentlemen. But Sarah, on an entertainment level, what do you give this match?
I gave this match a 9.5. I thought it was great.
And Mitch, what about you?
I'll give it a 9. It was
Oh,
good. I
all
liked
right,
it.
all right. And I'm gonna go up the dial, and I'm gonna give this match a 10. This match was a 10 for me. This match was fantastic. This was perfectly booked. It was perfectly done. And yes, everybody, I know that there are Drew McIntyre fans that don't hate me, Cherry, but Rollins retains. I thought the match was okay. I thought it was great. I loved it. It could have went either way. It could have swing either way. The match, the pendulum could have swing either way, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Now let's talk about this match. Let's talk about this next match. Monday Night Mommy, ladies and gentlemen. Monday Night Mommy, ladies and gentlemen, defended her title. That's what we need. That's what she wants everyone to call her, Mitch. Monday Night Mommy. Rhea Ripley, ladies and gentlemen, took on Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, and Raquel Rodriguez. The match was unforgettable. To me, it was. Nothing to write home about. The only story in this match was Nia Jax. She wanted me to squash her. For you, Mitch. She wanted me to squash her. For you. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. You did
Yes.
that perfectly. It's so awesome. Oh my goodness.
And
That's
yes,
great.
ladies and gentlemen, yes. She wanted to squash her gate. That's what I'm calling it, ladies and gentlemen.
She wanted to squash her gate.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, she wanted me to squash her in the checkout line for you. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. And I put different scenarios to it, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen. The
When you were doing
match
it
was
last night, I'm like,
yeah,
we've been to the grocery store, we've been to the White House, we've been
right, exactly, ladies and gentlemen. All over with it, ladies and gentlemen.
all over the place.
All over the place, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I digress. Um, so the match was okay. The match was unforgettable. Rhea retained, ladies and gentlemen, and this was like I said. Well, I want to watch it again. No, no. Um, Mitch, what did you make of the match?
It, everything was good except for Nia Jax. I really don't like her in the ring at all. I can't stand her. I don't like her more. Here. You ready for this? I like Orange Cassidy more than Nia Jax.
Whoop!
Oh my
I
goodness.
said this to you before. Earl, I told you this before.
Watch Earl fall out of his chair.
Not by much.
Oh my goodness.
Take
Not by
my
much.
breath away. Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm just gonna say this.
Wow.
Thank you to Nia Jax, because if it wasn't for Nia Jax breaking Becky Lynch's nose, Becky Lynch would not have been where she is right now.
Yep.
Well, no,
You're absolutely
yeah,
right.
you're right about that. You're right about that. That you are correct at. But wow, speechless, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Sarah, what did you make of the match?
It was all right. It took up a slot on the show. Um, so I mean, there was no build to it. There was no heat behind this. Um, which I just thought there should have been some sort of a story behind it, not just four other women trying to get this title because they feel that they should have it because they want it. Um, and I agree with Mitch. Nia Jax is just the worst. I cannot stand her. I don't want to see her. There's no reason for her to be back.
No, there isn't because she serves no value. I mean, she
She
can't
doesn't.
wrestle. She can't wrestle. All Nia Jax does, ladies and gentlemen, is headbutt and she squashes you, and that's it. That's all. That's all in her repertoire. She can't. She she can't do anything. She can't do a leapfrog. She can't do it. She can't do anything. She's like Kali.
She can't
She
wrestle. She
just
can't do a promo. So it's
no
like, what's the point?
right. And she would that she want me to squash her.
For you.
Yeah, for you, ladies and gentlemen. For you. Ladies and gentlemen. No bueno for me. Ladies and gentlemen. This match was no bueno.
Yeah.
Um Mitch, on an entertainment level, what do you give this match?
Hmm. I'm being generous. I'll give it a 7.
Oh, okay. All right. And Sarah, what do you think?
I give it a 4.
All right. I'm going to go way down the dial, ladies and gentlemen. This gets a 2.1. Ladies and gentlemen, the match was unforgettable. Ladies and gentlemen, the match was good. I mean, it was all right for what it was, but I'm sorry, but it just didn't grab me.
No.
It just didn't thrill me at all. Even calling the match, it was just like get through the motions and then get through the match and move on.
Yeah, it's like, please
Uh,
just end this.
right. All right. Um, John Cena took on Solo. Match was shocking. This match was shocking because here's the thing, and I don't understand this with WWE. Now that the actor strike is over, Cena will no longer be seen on WWE TV. He's going back to Hollywood to do movies. He's going back to filming the movie that was left on the cutting room floor because of the strike. So, um, here's the thing that I don't understand. Here's the thing. Why did you build up Cena to have this passionate promo, talking about he hasn't won a big one in a very long time. only to have this man go to Saudi Arabia and to lose in the fashion that he did to Solo. That made no sense to me. Why build somebody up only to tear them down and bring them down to the level of Solo?
Yeah,
And to
I
put it
didn't
and
agree
to
with it.
no, because this would make no sense. Why would you build somebody up like that? Have them come on WWE SmackDown, do a passionate promo like that, only to have them get torn down like that by Solo. That doesn't make any sense. Like, what are you doing? Cena should have went over in the match. That's what should have happened in the booking.
Yep.
So then the promo made no sense. Then you shouldn't have had him done that promo in the first place. And then you try to one-upsmanship AEW because Sting did his retirement, and here comes Cena with his retirement, almost like teasing the audience with the retirement speech. I mean, but then you brought him to Saudi Arabia to do what? To put Solo over? I mean, that's I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. Bitch, what do you think of that?
That promo John Cena did, 90 seconds to cook you. That was thugonomics, John Cena. I loved it. It was great.
But did you
The
think it made
only reason,
sense?
huh?
Did you think it made sense, Mitch, for them to make him do the promo and then to have him lose at Crown Jewel?
For me, I think it made sense just because they want to build Solo Sikoa up to like this, like to the next. I'm not like to see what Solo Sikoa can really become, like a real force in the WWE. Like that's the only reason I can see it, and it makes sense to me. It really does, and I hate to say that I'm a John Cena diehard fan. I got I have his headband right that he gave me. It wasn't a headband. It was fit on his arm. It was like a bicep thing, and it fits on my head. I got it in my room. I got autographed shirts everywhere. I can't believe it's done, but it made sense to me. It really did.
What did you think of the match, Mitch?
The match, I it was like different. I did not think that John Cena would attack Solo's arm. I did not think that at all. That was not a John Cena wrestling type of thing. And then I almost said Umaga. Oh my god. Solo
Hmm.
Sikoa hit him with like that spike like 10 times. Like, yeah. For that rating, I'll give it a 6.
Sarah, what did you think?
I don't think it was the right outcome. I think John Cena should have won. I completely agree you with what you said, Earl, in that why would you build him up? Like I understand he was only here for a short amount of time because of the whole actor strike thing, but why would you do that and build somebody up that much just to have him fail? It's stupid. It does not make a bit of sense. Um, Solo's got plenty of time to, build himself up. We're not going to have John Cena around forever. So, Solo's got many more years ahead of him. But, I mean, I don't, I thought the match was fine. I did not agree with that finish, with that ending.
It's because you gotta think of it like this. With the bloodline, right? Roman Reigns sees Solo Sikoa as the next one to take the tribal chief. He sees that in Solo. So, in order for Solo to do that, he had to put John Cena down like the way he did to prove to Roman, like, hey, whenever you go, I got this. Like, that's the only reason I could see it because Solo will be next in line for like the quote unquote tribal chief. So that's the only reason I could see it. And who knows? Maybe we'll see. I think John Cena will still have like another match or two, just putting someone else over. I don't know who, but yeah, I think there will be one more match. So to me, it makes sense, and I hate saying that.
Yeah, you know something. I'm going to respectfully. I understand what you're saying, Mitch, and I get it. But here's the thing that I don't get. Then you shouldn't have done the promo. You shouldn't have done the promo because you led the audience to you did a bait and switch with the audience. You made the audience believe that Cena was going to easily win over in the Saudi Arabia show. That's what you did. And then to
Well,
pull the rug out from under them like that and then do an ending like that, it's a disservice to the Cena fan base because Cena made this passionate promo and since he hasn't won a big one in a very long time. And I understand what you're saying, and I agree with half what you're saying. Is that yes, you want to build him up to be this, but not on the back of Cena.
hey,
I
hey, how many times have we seen this from WWE? You've seen someone with a killer promo, a killer thing, arm raised, then the next person wins. How many times have we seen that? Too many
That's
times to
true.
count. So I really think it was the it was the right call to a point. It was the right call to a point. John Cena, again, my favorite of all time. It hurts, it really does, but I get to see him in more movies. So
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
I'm a
doing a
fan of.
game show now too.
he's been doing
Yeah,
that. He's been doing Wipeout.
Yeah.
yeah. Here's the thing. Um, I'm a Cena fan myself, and I don't agree with I agree with Sarah. I don't agree with this. I don't agree with this at all. The 10 Samoan spikes put down Cena for the match, ladies and gentlemen, and he lost it. I'm not a fan of this. I think it was disgusting to do that to the fan base of Cena. I think it was the wrong thing to do. But that's WWE's thinking.
Yeah,
That's
but
not
one more thing, Earl. One more thing.
yeah,
What is this battle that John Cena keep on putting himself through? It's not against any other people. It's against himself. He's battling himself. It's like, do I still have it? Do I still got it? Can I actually beat this guy? He hasn't
right.
won a singles match in what? A year or two? So you can see him starting to
Yeah, they said
crumble.
it was. He said it was like 2,000 something or 3,000 something days,
Something
is
like
what he
that.
said.
So you just
It's
see
been a
him keep on
long time.
exactly. So I think we might see him at Mania and that'll be like he will win and go off. Because the battle is still going within himself. That's the only reason why.
Okay.
Well, okay, I
Wrestlers
can.
almost always put talent over on their way out. Happens all the time. Most wrestlers prefer it that way. Makes sense. John Cena should have
Well,
won. Hey, it's a conversation worth having.
yeah, I mean, I'm not going to, I'm not going to trample on anyone's thought process. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I just have a different perspective of what I'm looking at here as the overall picture, and that is all I'm coming from the place. Um, I just felt I just felt that that was wrong to do. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I may be the minority here. Um, so um, on an entertainment level, ladies and gentlemen, on an entertainment level, I'm going to give this match a five. Gonna leave it alone at a five. I'm gonna leave it alone at that.
I'm with Blaze here. I think it was the right call. It was a good call for Solo. I think it was, and I hate saying that. I hate it.
All right. And I think DJ Storms did agree with that as well.
And what with me
Uh,
or what?
Yeah, I think he was on the same. track as you, I believe.
Oh, okay. I was just like, what the? I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
did I-
yeah. I believe he was on the same track as you. With that, I believe he was
yeah.
on the same track. Um. So, all right, all right. Here's something that was really disappointing.
What?
Very disappointing. Very disappointing. Very shocking. Very everything. Logan Paul
No, it's
took
not shocking.
on the Rey Mysterio and Logan Paul. Yes, it was shocking. You want to know why it was shocking, ladies and gentlemen? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm going to get on my soapbox for a second. Here's the problem that I have, and I've said this on the stream. If you want to look back at it, go back and look at it. When you are a part timer, ladies and gentlemen, when you are a part timer, like Roman Reigns and every other wrestler, ladies and gentlemen, you don't need a title. Roman Reigns is enough as a part timer, as a champion. Look what he's doing as a champion. The man is not here, ladies and gentlemen. He's not prominent on television. He's making the title irrelevant. Everybody and their mom is sick of this Roman Reigns part time crap. Now you have two people that's a part timer who has won a championship. And the United States Championship, ladies and gentlemen, is going to become irrelevant like the world title.
That's where I disagree, but go on.
But here's the thing here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I know some of you may disagree with that. But like I said before, and I'll say it again, ladies and gentlemen, as a part timer, you should not be holding titles. Only full time people who can be on television and who can make the title relevant should be champion,
Okay.
not a part time person.
Okay, let me ask you this. Did Rey Mysterio do anything for that title besides being there every single day?
Okay,
Did
yes.
he do something?
Yes. Now I
Here it
agree.
comes.
Now I agree with that, Mitch. That I agree with.
All right,
That
because
I agree
Ray did
with.
more for that title than Logan's going to, only showing up, what, 4 times a year?
no, I got a perfect thing. It's not, this whole thing is not for the wrestling aspect. I can agree with you on that. This whole thing is a stunt. The whole thing is for him to show off in all these media appearances, his podcast, boxing. That's the only reason. It's a marketing strategy. It's a marketing thing. Logan Paul's fan base is growing by the second. And now once they see Logan Paul as the United States Championship, right? Once they see him there, it's gonna go way up in views, merch, everything. And I honestly believe Logan Paul will wrestle more than Roman Reigns. I honestly believe that. I think he'll be there in Survivor Series. I think he'll be there the next one after that. I think he'll be there the next one after that. Logan Paul loves this thing too damn much. And I'm not a big Logan Paul fan. I am not, but I understand the whole thing. Yep, exactly, Blaze. That's exactly what I'm saying. It brings more eyes to the project. Yeah, he took a picture with the title. That was hilarious. I love that.
Oh,
But yeah,
gross.
it's just the whole marketing thing. I'm not talking about wrestling thing. I'm not talking about wrestling. But I'm just gonna say this. Rey Mysterio did nothing for that title. He did nothing. Escobar. I thought he was gonna turn on Rey and take the title. Did that happen? No. I wish it did. And honestly, I could see this. Logan Paul versus LA Knight at Mania. LA Knight takes it. That's what I can see
You're going
happening.
to have Logan Paul hold it that long?
Yeah, he's going to go to Mania. I really believe that. I think it will go to WrestleMania. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a TV show. Exactly. Logan will be on more as a champ. I really think he will be. Blaze,
But
do I agree with you mostly about anything? No. Me and him go
But
back
if
and
that
forth.
was the
about
case,
stupid
then
shit.
why did he sign a contract to only be a part timer?
He did that
Now
so
they're
he
gonna
could
all
do
of a
other
sudden have
stuff.
him
But
on all
he's
the
still
time.
gonna be on Raw and SmackDown every now and again. That'll be still more in Roman. He'll show off that title to more things, to more people, more eyes. It's a marketing strategy.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
agree with that.
we
I think it's
normally
freaking stupid.
don't. Yeah, thank you. We normally don't agree. Like how? Oh, where is it?
But,
Oh, I thought I had something. Dang it, Blaze would have laughed. But yeah, it's just for more eyes. That's it, in my opinion. So, go for it.
so let me ask you something. If he doesn't show up,
What was it?
he doesn't show up on WWE television. If he doesn't show, because so far he hasn't shown up on Raw. So
Okay, where
far,
was the Saudi Arabia show? A week ago?
yes.
Okay, it was what, this past Saturday? He's mostly on SmackDown. That's his show.
Well, let's see if he'll show up tomorrow night on SmackDown.
Okay. Because I think he's gonna
Let
do something with Kevin Owens. I think he's gonna do something with Kevin
Okay,
Owens at
well,
Survivor
we're
Series.
gonna
Because if
see.
you look, remember when Logan Paul was walking down the aisle, eye to eye with Kevin Owens? It's gonna be Kevin Owens. That's gonna be the next matchup for Survivor Series.
All right,
He's
we're
super
gonna
And I
see.
talented.
think
I agree, and I think he can defend it at the Rumble. I think he's gonna defend it
Okay,
at the Rumble.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I understand he can wrestle. I'm not saying he can't. Not saying he can't. He can't. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm not taking that away. The man respects WWE when it comes to wrestling. He puts he puts on a banger. Okay, we all established that. What I have a problem with, what I have a problem with, and what I'm concerned with is will he show up
I think he
and
will
bring that
show up
title
more than you
around?
think. I think he'll show up more than you think.
Okay.
No matter if it's
Um,
every week, no matter if it's every Raw or SmackDown, I think he'll show up more than you think. I
okay.
really do believe that. They
All
don't need
right.
him on TV every week. They don't. They need him in media appearances with that title. That's what I'm looking forward to the most.
All
Honestly.
right.
That's
Like I
and
said
Blaze,
before,
Philly halftime's gonna love this.
I'll
Philly
tell you
halftime
this
loves
much.
Logan.
I'll tell you this much, ladies and gentlemen. Every champion needs to be on television, and every champion needs to have their belt being prominent on television. Because if not, the fan base will lose interest. And when you
They're
lose
gonna lose
interest,
interest no
ladies,
matter what. No matter what. WWE hasn't been what it was in like what? 2002? It's still
yeah,
going down.
I mean,
I guarantee
like
you, I
I,
think it will get more viewers with Logan Paul as champion. I
okay,
really think. From
all
the
right,
casuals. Not from the marks like us. Casuals.
okay,
That's what it's for. For the casuals to come in. To get more of those eyes to buy Logan Paul stuff. To buy WWE stuff. I don't think they need him on every week. I think they were going to do one more thing with Rey Mysterio, which I think if he's on SmackDown tomorrow, makes sense. I think Rey Mysterio is going to call him out for the brass knuckles, and then they're going to wrestle again. Now, what is the next thing? Is it Survivor Series or there's something before that?
yeah. No, there is a Survivor Series, and that will be WWE's final pay-per-view offering of 2023,
Wait, so
ladies and gentlemen.
there's nothing in December?
Except AEW. That is
No, I
it.
mean WWE doesn't have anything in December.
No,
nope.
no,
That's
no.
not WWE. Don't they usually have pay-per-views every month?
No, they got rid of that. They don't.
They
They
got
no
rid of
longer do
that.
pay-per-views on
When
December.
did they get rid of
No,
that?
a long
A couple
time
years
ago.
ago. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Where have I been all these years ago? Oh, that's right. I've been making fun of Orange Cassidy. So there you go. There's where I've
I
been
think
for the
for
past.
me, I probably wouldn't have as much of a problem with this whole Logan Paul thing if he had won clean.
Okay.
Because he busted out those brass knuckles. That ticked me off. Because
It's
it's
the
like,
second time
if
he's done
you're,
that. So I can see
if
that.
you're, yeah, and it's like, if you're as great as you say you are, you shouldn't need to cheat.
Well, that's he's being a heel, right? It's
And
a
I
heel
get that. He's
tactic.
being a heel. I get that.
He's
I
been
get it.
the
I
one
get
thing
it.
about Logan
Heels are
Paul,
bad
which I hate,
guys. But I don't like that whole thing. Like I said, I probably wouldn't have as much of a problem with this if he didn't cheat.
The
So
one thing I hate about Logan Paul, he was a face, then he's a heel. He was a face, then he's a heel. I cannot stand tweeners. I can't.
No,
But
because
I
that
understand why they
confuses the
did this
audience.
and how long
That
he's going to hold that title for. I
yeah, that
understand that.
just confused the audience. I'll tell you this much, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said before, I'll tell you this much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not a fan of part-time people getting belts. I'm not a fan of it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it kind of makes me concerned. Uh, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, he used the brass knuckles on Ray, unbeknownst to Ray and the referee and everybody else in the place, ladies and gentlemen. And Logan Paul is your new United States champion. Sarah, on an entertainment level, Sarah,
Uh,
what do you give this match?
a 2.
All right.
hold on, I'm looking up something real quick. But for
Uh,
me, it was a good match, but not as good as I thought it would be. So I'll give it a 4. I thought it was,
mm,
I thought it was average for me.
I'm gonna go down the dial and give this a 2.0, ladies and gentlemen, and that will do it.
Yeah,
I was not happy with this at all.
Yeah.
Taco, how are you? Hit that like button. Thank you.
yeah,
Yeah,
Blaze, I agree with you. I think he's better as a heel.
yeah. I again,
Um,
like I said, the match was. I was. It was okay for what it was. He used the. He did it again. He did it again, and
Like I said, I
I.
get it. That's heel stuff. Heels are bad guys or jerks. I get it. However, if you are as good as you say you are, as you proclaim to be, as you want to be, you don't need to do that kind of stuff to win. You don't. So you're just making yourself look incompetent by doing that.
Hmm.
that is weird. The only I just looked up what's the card for tomorrow, and I see WWE October. Oh, it's October. Okay. It said Orange Cassidy versus Rhea Ripley. Okay. That's the
That's
internet for you.
impossible.
Don't. No, it's the internet. It's a YouTube video. Don't believe
Mm.
everything you read on
Oh,
the internet.
I
Oh,
was like,
okay.
what are you talking about?
Uh, I googled SmackDown match card for tomorrow, and it gives me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hold on. I need to figure this thing out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Orange Cassidy's bestie. Mitch Koski is unavailable
Yeah.
to do Friday Night SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. So I will be carrying the luggage myself, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night. And I'll give you Friday Night SmackDown, if you will, ladies and gentlemen. But you are more than welcome to join me on the streams if you want to pop in and say hello. You want to welcome to do so, ladies and gentlemen.
I think Cherry said she might be able to make it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Cherry's gonna take my spot for
Oh,
SmackDown. Cherry's
okay.
gonna take
So
my spot.
okay. So Cherry and I, we will carry Friday Night SmackDown for you, ladies and gentlemen. Um. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about this next match. It is the WWE Women's Title. It was Io Sky taking on Bianca Belair. Another shocking moment, ladies and gentlemen, in this match.
Yeah,
Um,
shenanigans. Shocking.
Yes, another surprise, ladies and gentlemen, was coming our way in the Christmas gift. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
Sean, how's it going, buddy?
Sean C, how are you? Sean, I'm glad that you popped in. I have a proposal for you. As soon as I'm done with critiquing this match. Um, so anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the match was okay. I didn't care for the shenanigans in the end. Ladies and gentlemen, as many of you know, I don't like shenanigans. Boring control with their ugly head in the match. But what was, yes, ladies and gentlemen.
It's true,
Uh,
they are boring. Same crap
um,
over and over again.
yeah, exactly. Mitch, what did you think of the match?
Yippee. I could really care less about it, honestly. So I'm gonna give
I
it a 3.
agree.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
Oh. All right. And so, what do you think?
I agree. I just really could give a crud. Um,
Uh,
they didn't. It wasn't anything new. Wasn't anything innovative. Of course, boring control had to come out and cause a bunch of nonsense, and then you had the end of the match, and what happened afterwards with that Kyrie Sane lady coming out, and it's just kind of like, really, this is supposed to make Io look strong. It doesn't. It doesn't make her look strong at all. Makes her look like she has to rely on other people to get the job done. And that's what I mean with like the whole Logan Paul thing. You're relying on other people to get the job done. Whether you're a heel or a face, it doesn't make a difference. You look incompetent. So I thought it was okay. I mean, again, it was like another spot filler.
I'm going to agree with everyone here. This match, ladies and gentlemen, was again another women's division match that I just, here's the thing that just I don't know why is this? Why in championship matches? Why do you need to do dial a help? Why do you need to do 1-800 help? Why do you need to do that? Why is Elsie and all her friends come out of the barn? Why is everybody coming out of the barn? All these CNC farm animals. Why is all of that? Put that shit back in the barn and put it where it belongs, ladies and gentlemen. All this
Thank
chemistry
you.
and all this nonsense in the match, ladies and gentlemen. Kyrie Singh comes out and she helps Io Sky retain the title, ladies and gentlemen. And Bailey looked like she don't know what to do. She looked lost. She was confused and she was had a shock in her face.
Good.
I don't know. I was just flabbergasted by the whole thing. I just couldn't believe. I couldn't believe what I saw or heard. I mean, it was just. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, on an entertainment level, this match was a 3. The match was a 3, and I'm going to leave it alone at that. It's a 3 for me, and that's it. She retains, and yeah.
What do you do?
And Cody Rhodes took on Damian Priest. Oh Lord, Lordy mercy.
Oh, we
Um.
forgot to talk about. I don't think any of us mentioned what happened after the match with Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre,
Oh
where
yes.
Sami Zayn came out and
Oh
stole
yes,
Damian
ladies.
Priest's
Oh, it's his
briefcase.
briefcase, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I forgot that part in the match, ladies and gentlemen. Just, just,
I
just to
totally
put a
forgot to
break.
bring it up.
Yeah, it did. And now, after the match, ladies and gentlemen, if you all didn't know, after the match, Damian Priest comes down, and I had thought at that point in time we were going to get a cash in. We didn't get the cash in, ladies and gentlemen, because Sami Zayn took the briefcase and ran
It was
off
awesome.
in the Arabian Night, ladies and gentlemen, and ran. Mitch, what did you think of that part of the match? What'd you think?
It was funny. Get to see Sami Zayn run.
I know.
And then he was reprimanded by the Raw general manager, ladies and
Yeah, I know,
gentlemen.
but Judgment Day can do whatever the heck they want.
Right. So he had to return the briefcase to Damian Priest.
See, and then my question is, okay, so if the briefcase was held by somebody else, would they have the same energy for that person to hand the briefcase back? Probably not.
Well, I know that Adam Pearce told Sami Zayn after the show, you need to return the briefcase to Mr. Damian Priest.
I think it would be really funny if the contract is not in the briefcase at all. Like Sami Zayn took the contract out of the briefcase.
Right.
I think that would be hilarious. It would be so awesome.
And then you know what? When he opens the briefcase to go cash it in, You ever seen that fake thing with the snakes come out? The fake
Oh yeah,
snakes.
the
Yeah,
peanut, like a jar of peanut brittle.
right. And the
The
snakes come. Yes,
jumping
that's in the
snakes
briefcase.
come out.
Yeah, and the snakes and come on. That's in the briefcase, ladies and gentlemen. Um. Yeah, Cody Rhodes took on Damian Priest. Let's go back to that for a second. The match was all right. The match was fine. And what was really shocking, like, no shenanigans in the match, ladies and gentlemen. Um, like I said, the match was all right for what it was. Sarah, what did you think of it?
I thought it was okay. Um, I thought they both did a really good job. Um, and yeah, it was just that was a good match.
On the entertainment level, Sarah, what do you give the match?
I give it a 7, like a seven,
All
7.5. I thought it was all right.
right. I don't know if Mitch is available.
I'm
I
here.
think he. Oh, Mitch, what did you make of the Damian Priest Cody Rhodes match?
I'll give it a 7 as well.
Did you like the match?
It was good. Again, Sarah took everything I was about to say.
So
See,
you gotta stop
we're on
that.
the same wavelength.
Exactly. Great minds think alike, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to agree with my panelists, and we're going to give this a 7. Ladies and gentlemen, match was fine. The match was okay for what it was. Rhodes
Yeah.
defeats Rhodes defeats Priest. All right. So, and let's see what happens here. All right, we're up to the main event, ladies and gentlemen, of Crown Jewel. This was for the undisputed championship. Roman Boring Reigns took on LA Knight. The match was predictable, as always. We didn't get a ref bump in the match, ladies and gentlemen, which is always the prelude to the shenanigans. We just went straight from the table, from the dessert table to the dinner plate, and gave us the bountiful of shenanigans in the match. The match was predictable. I said it to everyone in the streams when we did the main event. Don't expect anything else in this match. And like Mac the Giant, and said, Earl, you called it correctly. I said, you absolutely right. Whenever we have a Roman Reigns match, ladies and gentlemen, just know the man has nothing in his repertoire, just like Brock Lesnar. All Roman Reigns does, ladies and gentlemen, is give you a Superman punch, a spear, or he'll choke you out and retain your title, or he will bring out the shenanigans as all of his matches. And one thing that I don't like, ladies and gentlemen, and please don't sit there and don't try to argue with me. This man is not the greatest champion of all time. He is not. He's not.
Far from it.
He's not. The man wins his titles with shenanigans. That is not a champion you should be looking up to. Look at Bruno Sammartino. Look at Hulk Hogan. Look at Diesel. Look at all of the champions. They did not need shenanigans, ladies and gentlemen, to become the great champions that they were. Roman Reigns, ladies and gentlemen, is the worst champion of WWE modern day history. He is the worst. And I don't respect Roman Reigns as a champion. If you do, that's fine by me. That's your opinion. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm not here to stomp on your thought process or disrespect your thoughts. I'm not here for that. If you agree, then we agree to disagree. And that's the end of that conversation. But Roman Reigns retains the title with shenanigans, as per usual. Mitch, what did you make of this match?
Predictable. 1, 2. It's like LA Knight, right? Throughout his whole career, just wanted to spotlight, whatever you want to call it. And he got it. But did you guys hear that 3 count that the ref did? So technically LA Knight won. Did you see that? Like when the ref slid in, he did 1 by accident, and then he went 2, 3. The crowd was counting, then he went to 4. So technically LA Knight won.
Yep.
He can use that as a storyline. I really hope that they build that from a storyline. But knowing WWE, they're not going to do that. So, LA Knight's against Grayson Waller tomorrow. I don't think this hurts LA Knight in any way. I think his crowd, he is still going to be there. I think they're still going to go, yeah. I think they're still going to do that. I think he's fine. But this goes back to my Logan Paul take. If he wins the U.S. Championship at Mania, is it demotion? I get it. Is it demotion? But imagine that crown on night 1. Earl, you and I will be going, yeah, night 1. You and I will be doing that night 1. So that's what I'm looking forward to the most. But, and here comes Survivor Series, right? He's going to be involved in the War Games, I think. So, yeah.
The WWE has already said that LA Knight's popularity has reached the glass ceiling. So, what does
Don't
that
believe that.
mean?
I don't believe anything WWE says. I don't.
What does that? What message are you sending to us now?
Say it again.
What message do you think that sends to the fans of LA Knight?
That he hit the glass ceiling?
Yes.
That he's going to break the glass ceiling. That
Okay.
this goes back.
Oh, he can't get any better. He's hit the ceiling. He can't go any higher than this. This is all we have planned for him.
This goes back to Daniel Bryan and that whole thing. I think the crowd will get behind him even more and give him that push, and then he will get a championship match at Mania. United States. And
I'm not saying that I agree with it that he hit the ceiling, but that's what I'm thinking they mean is, he can't get any more popular than he, currently is. He can't go any higher than he's currently right now. And I'm like, well, that sounds like a bunch of nonsense to me.
I know that. Yeah, I can see that.
On an entertainment level, guys, what do you give the match?
I'll give it a 6.
Sarah, what do you think?
I was just gonna say I'm giving it a 5.5, and that's only because of LA Knight's performance, not because of Roman Reigns at all.
Yeah, I'm going to agree.
Thank you, Sean.
Sean C.
He can't go any higher if they continue praising part-time champs.
Yep. Well, yeah.
That's why I think he'll win it at Mania. That's why I think he'll win it at Mania.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't care who takes the title off of Roman Reigns at this point. I really don't. We need to go in another direction here.
Yeah.
And you need to, and another thing too is, ladies and gentlemen, you need to listen to DJ Storm Short on Roman Reigns, which, by the way, got 1.38K, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I put it on the network. The network's doing okay as of right now.
Yeah,
and I've said this before, you guys, to the Earl's fans. I've said this before, and I'll continue to say it. If you have not yet watched DJ Storms, you really do need to go check him out. He's super smart. He's got great analytics, and he is very insightful, more insightful than most on pro wrestling.
He hates my takes on Orange Cassidy, so.
Yes,
well.
well, yes, Mitch. Well, you know.
I think most people
Right. I think most
might
people are
agree.
like that. There is a laundry list, Mitch. There is a laundry list, and I have it
Yes.
here, and I have it here in email and everything.
I,
So anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
really quick, I'm going to end the show on this. I got a hot take. I'm going to hate saying this, but I think Roman wins at Mania. And I think he's
Oh
going
my
to go
God!
past. I think he's going past Hulk
don't.
Hogan. I really do, because of Hulk Hogan's past. I hate saying this. I really do. Thank God I will not be there on night 2 when Philadelphia goes crazy. So
I'm
getting
gonna
on
sneak.
guys on
I
night
will be
1.
sneaking out the back door, just like I did when Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble, and he should
What, in
have.
2014?
Oh yes, I was.
Oh, I think you told me this. Yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah.
had to sneak out the back door, ladies and gentlemen.
That's my hot take. I hate to say it. I really
When
do.
is Hulk Hogan's record? Like, is it in May
I
or
think
when?
it's after Mania. I think it's like 4 months after Mania.
Oh God, we'd have to put up. Oh
I
Jesus.
think. Maybe, hopefully I'm wrong, but that's what I guess.
Sean, I agree. I will riot with you from the comfort of my own couch.
Yes, Sean, I agree with Sean C.
Yeah. See?
Oh my God, please, not you two.
Here,
God.
Blaze, this is the most that you and I agreed on a show at all.
Nope.
Blaze, what is going on here?
I've been
Me and
over
him
the
disagree
bloodline. The
about
bloodline's
everything.
been done
And then
for a
Ken
year and a
Murray
half.
agrees with
This
me on
crap's getting
everything.
nuts.
Unfortunately, Naughty Blaze Radio, I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree.
I love how you call him naughty.
All right, yes, he
It's
is
like
naughty.
so with ease, you know? He does it with ease.
Please,
It was just like,
ladies.
naughty.
Yeah. I'm going to
I'm right there
agree
with
to
you, Blaze.
disagree.
I'm right there with you.
Yes.
They're dragging this crap out. They're beating a dead horse.
Why does that have to be that horse? What did the horse ever do to you?
Because it was named Roman Reigns. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, I'm not going to say what I'm about to say. I'm not
Surprised
going to
it
say what
wasn't
I'm
named
about to say.
Daffy Duck.
I was
No, it
going to
was
say it's a
named
horse
Daffy
on
Duck,
Cassidy.
suffering succotash.
I was going to say it's a horse on Cassidy. I had to say that.
And now you're going to ride him in the sunset. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a dead horse.
Oh, no.
How did that work?
Oh, no. Anything's possible, Mitch, if you use your imagination. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so the horse is Miz and you go off in sunset.
No.
Gosh.
That was laid on the side in the road. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
Roadkill.
Yeah.
And I use the Uber, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. Can we end this before it gets
Okay, all right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh,
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I took it out of context and I took it way out.
Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway,
Stuff Earl and I do like every time.
yes.
Silly.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to put a bow on this show, ladies and gentlemen. One other thing, ladies and gentlemen, before we go, if you all didn't hear the news today, ladies and gentlemen, Vince McMahon sold his shares of TKO, ladies and gentlemen. He sold the shares. So that's something Mr. McMahon did today, ladies and gentlemen. Not sure why he did that, but we'll follow up on that story as it becomes available, ladies and gentlemen. And, ladies and gentlemen, the latest rumor, ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw will be going to FX. Ladies and gentlemen, that's another rumor.
Oh, they made the deal now?
Yep,
Yeah.
I believe that deal is going to get done very soon. FX will now be home to Monday Night Raw. So
that's in 2024. So
yes, yep, because NXT is going to CW.
And SmackDown
will be moved over to
SmackDown's going
USA.
on USA.
In USA,
feel like a month
SmackDown
ago.
will be on USA. Raw will go to FX, and NXT will go to CW. So it'll be
Raw-
Nobody
spread out.
watches anyway, so
They're
Right.
still up in the air for all.
Right.
There you go. Thanks, boys.
Thanks, Naughty Blaze Radio. We greatly appreciate
I
it.
just love
Thank
how
you.
he does it so like nonchalant. He just goes. No, I just
Naughty
love how
Blaze
he
Radio.
just says it like, "Oh, Naughty Blaze, thank you."
It's like,
Blaze, now you
no,
gotta
I'm gonna
change
smoke
your
us
name
in.
to that.
He would not.
Naughty Blaze
He's got to.
Okay.
Anyway,
Listen,
ladies and
pause.
Anyway,
pause.
ladies and gentlemen.
And
Anyway,
it makes it
ladies.
even worse. I got headphones in.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I digress. Ladies and gentlemen, the wrestling experience will return in full.
Read Sean's comments.
What? What is Sean sees?
Please.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway. Oh boy, Sean C. Thank you so much for your comment, and thank you, Naughty Blaze Radio.
I'm done.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mitch says he's done.
Mitch loved your comment so much, Blaze, that he was like, okay, I'm out of here.
Oh
my gosh, and Carol.
That was
Oh
what
my
happens,
God.
I'm on a Mac, so when you take 2 fingers on a MacBook Pro and slide it, it backs you out. It goes you to the previous page.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So I do that, like
I
if
was
I
like,
do this,
you love that comment so much, you had to leave and go think about it some more.
Oh my gosh.
all right, Earl,
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back in full effect, ladies and gentlemen, with the wrestling experience on November the 30th. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a Thanksgiving break, ladies and gentlemen. But I'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be back in cyberspace tomorrow night with Cherry. Cherry and I, we will bring you Friday Night SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching the wrestling experience. I'm Earl Cole, and I carry a soft stick. Good night.
Now with the hottest show in the universe, the Wrestling Experience, with your host, Earl Cole.
Acknowledge me.
Coming at you with all the dope shit, freshest WWE content, and also the AEW. You are now watching The Experience, the Wrestling Experience. Now with your host, Earl Cole.